Okay, so we're not really seeing anything, but that's because it's out of focus. So we're going to slowly, these are the focus. Some microscopes, nicer ones, might have a coarse adjustment that moves the platform a lot, and then a fine adjustment that moves the platform just a little bit at a time. So you can see that by turning it forwards, the platform goes down. Turning it back towards myself, the platform moves up. You always start with the platform all the way down. So it's pretty much always going to start out of focus. And then you slowly bring the platform up. Again, we're on the lowest magnification. And then you focus. Those are salt crystals. Okay, notice they're a cube shape. Now, we can then carefully rotate this to the next highest power, which is, oops, that is not it. I'm going to rotate it. And then this one is 10x. So that means we're going to multiply it by 100 times. And we're probably going to, we might have to focus a little bit. Oh, we don't this time. You can see, if we look around, you can see the crystals, and they're bigger. Notice, though, that we see less of the overall slide, but what we do see is much more detailed because we're using a higher magnification. All right, now we're going to move to the highest power. Now you'll notice here that with the highest power, it is almost touching the slide. So you always have to be careful when you're switching to the 40x. This one is 40x. So that means we're going to multiply by 400 times the normal magnification. And at this point, there's no real light getting into it because it's so close. So I'm going to switch to the light from underneath and see if we see anything. If you ever have to try to refocus at this level, you have to be really careful. All right, so that didn't work. I couldn't get anything to show up with the 40x just because it was too close. So I went back to the 10x. And just to show you, so here, if I can get my, it doesn't really look like, it's not this hard to see when you have your eyeball up to it, but with a cell phone camera, it's a little tricky because of the way the light refracts through the camera lens and everything. In fact, in the middle there, you can just see a reflection of the cell phone camera. But you can see that. But if I switch back to the light from above, okay, you can see them. All right, so that's a microscope. Remember, when you're done, you always turn off the power, even if it's a plug-in. You switch it back to the lowest power possible. You return the platform all the way back to the bottom. You're going to take the slide and put it back into the case that it came out of and close that up so they don't get broken. And then you're always going to put the cover, the dust cover back over it. Again, it is improvised, but it works. All right, have a great day.